Afrobeat paved way for us to be heard. That is coming in from Davido at a recent interview in France with France 24. A lot of people are quite agreeing with Davido, while some other persons are really arguing who originated Afrobeat. Just like my friends in Ghana always say that they are the foundation of Afrobeat. You cannot say you are the founder of Afrobeat where you cannot take it across your international boundary. That is something you need to understand. From the story we have, Fela started Afrobeat to an extent. You guys were still doing her life. So let's leave that for now. We're talking about without Afrobeat, most of the artists from Africa wouldn't have been heard. That is something you need to understand from this point of view. And Davido is capitalizing on that, saying that Afrobeat made them to hear us louder. That is what Davido is saying. Do you quite agree with Davido? I want you to leave that in the comment section. According to him, he said African music and culture have always been dominant, but starting to get global attention at a time like this. Thank God for the advent of internet. Thank God for platforms that are pushing Afrobeat across Africa, across the world right now, and a lot of people are getting to associate with Afrobeat and listening in depth of Afrobeat. This is helping Africa to export its culture around the world. That is something I can talk about. Recently, Davido shut down O2 Arena, and a lot of people are doing numbers out there. The likes of Fally Ipupa, the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid, Rema, and a lot of others actually doing numbers out there. These guys are helping to push out the culture of Africa to the world and also push the story of Africa alongside it. In that same interview, he went ahead to say the creation of African category at the Grammys was a God's timing. That is something interesting, and we have to understand it from that point of view. Davido is reaching out to Grammy Academy to say thank you guys for creating African category, while some other persons are saying they should not create African category, they should allow Africans to compete globally. Do you think it will be right for Africans to compete globally at the Grammys? Because a lot of things we get to play at the end of the day. Guys, I want you to catch a glimpse of Usher and our own Fuse. They had a song together called Rain. Iyanyan recently came out to thank Davido for giving his career a boost. That is coming in from our own Iyanyan to Davido. That is to say that we rise by lifting others. You need to actually understand that Iyanyan has been there before, but because of some certain things and some certain conflict within his record label and his friends actually brought his career to a halt. But right now, Davido decided to help revive his career and is getting a boost. He was in France with Davido, and that was all interesting at the end of the day. Let's catch a glimpse of that. Guys, when you are building up a career, fear women. That is something I have to say. Lifros is an example, and this guy got his career killed by the action of a woman. This is a girlfriend whom he loves very much, and according to him, he said he never laid hand on the girl, and then the story got twisted. At the end of the day, the girl came out with some kind of pictures where she had allergy reaction and all those things, and said Lifros actually beat her up. That got Lifros into trouble with Davido, who is the boss of his record label. And now this guy is saying that they should help him to beg Davido because he is depressed and he needs to get his music back. And a man came out to say Lifros would have been on the same level with Wizkid if not for a woman. Do you think is actually correct? That is something I want you to put in the comment section at a time like this. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Davido shut down Accor Arena in Paris last night. A lot of people are really interested in this. I think Davido is gradually rounding off his timeless tour and is getting a lot of responses to that and saying a big thank you to fans out there who actually push the movement beyond that. Right now, a lot of us are getting to understand that Davido has a big role to play in the African entertainment industry. He has been taking a lot of persons, friends, personalities on tour also with him. He took out Angelique Kidjo on tour, and that was all scintillating and interesting. Angelique Kidjo helped Davido to wow the audience, and now we can really get a kind of collaborations and interesting stories between Davido and Angelique Kidjo at the end of the day. Do you think having Angelique Kidjo on a song can give you Grammy swags? That is another thing a lot of us are really asking, because Davido featured Angelique Kidjo in his Timeless album, and now the Timeless album got 3 Grammy nominations, and a lot of people are really excited at that. That is to say that Angelique Kidjo has a special influence to an extent. Davido shutting down Accor Arena of 20,300 capacity is a landmark for Davido in the entertainment industry and a landmark for Timeless Tour by Davido. On Sunday, Davido will still be in US having a good time at the Grammys, and a lot of people are saying that Davido is going home with at least a Grammy. And this guy Davido is saying he deserves 20 Grammy Awards. Do you think Davido deserves 20 Grammy Awards?
Hello, what up my people? It's your boy Davido. I am nominated for 3 categories at this year's Grammy Awards.
This is my first nominations ever. It is crazy to get 3 nominations. That is coming in from Davido at a time like this, and a lot of people are really excited and happy that Davido was able to get 3 Grammy nominations. That is the first time Davido is getting a Grammy nomination. Do you think Davido will be going home with a Grammy? I want you to put that in the comment section and the reason why you think Davido deserves to go home with a Grammy award. Wizkid is coming out in response to what people are saying about his appearance at Bob Marley's movie premiere. I think a lot of people need to actually understand that Wizkid is still in mourning state of his mom, and he has not fully recovered from it, according to what he posted on his Instagram about his appearance. He said, "Why I don't feel myself anymore? Because I'm still grieving over my mom's death. He has not recovered from the death of his mom." This is an emotional moment for Wizkid, and we have to rally around Wizkid and give him that support he deserves. He used the opportunity to say, "My fans, you should not be worried about me. I'm gradually coming out from the shock of my mother's death." And that is quite disturbing at a time like this, because people were really concerned about the appearance of Wizkid lately and saying that he's looking aged and he's looking older than himself and all those kind of things. But Wizkid is saying that, yes, I am still coming out from the shock of my mom's death. Some people are supporting and rallying around Wizkid at a time like this. I think we have to pray and support Wizkid at an emotional time like this. Burna Boy and Fizz are going to be featured on Usher's new album, Coming Home. I think that is an interesting and a win for Nigerian music industry, and a lot of people are really clapping hands for Burna Boy and Fizz for winning this international collaboration once more time. Right now, we get to understand how a lot of African artists are really getting interested in Nigerians, and also American artists are really getting interested in Nigeria so that they can get a chunk of it from the Afrobeat investment. That is a big one right now.